That was an especially good second half on Saturday. Sat and I had a brief discussion after the game. You know, what kind of adjustments, if anything, did you guys make at halftime? Because it felt like in the second half you just punched a hole through that defense.
Well, we challenged our guys before the game started, and especially at halftime, to go out and establish dominance. And it was our time to really rise up with the offense right on our shoulders. And those guys executed, and they had a great week, 2 weeks of practice, and we knew what they were going to do, and we executed the game plan.
The big run that Jalen had, the 58-yarder, looked like Colby got a hold of somebody, and it was like the movie The Blind Side. I mean, you drove him all the way down the field. You know, as you're a coach and you go back and you watch the film of that kind of thing, that's got to get you pretty jacked up to see one of your guys just take a guy and just run him completely down the field.
Yeah, and we expect big things from Colby. You know, and we expect to do that every play. That was definitely a nice hole. With Colby and Bo on the backside, and our outside zone starting to come together now. It's a play that takes time to develop, and those are guys that are getting a feel for it. And those 5 guys have played together for 3 weeks now, and we feel good about that play, and feel good about our run game right now.
Well, I mean, and let's talk about, you know, Ryan Moosel comes in, like you said, 3 weeks ago, and all of a sudden things kind of started clicking. I mean, I imagine chemistry on an offensive line is more art than science, but clearly something among those particular 5 guys has really come together. What is it you think Ryan has brought to it?
Well, he did go as a jump start, or a kick start, if you say, but it's just one of those things. All the guys we put in there have done well, and we tried to get Ryan early in the season. He hurt his shoulder, and we were holding him back, but he plays with confidence. He plays fast, and he sees things as they happen, and you can't say good things about him right now. He's just one of those guys who's a little pit bull in there, and he's definitely brought some excitement to the offensive line, and he's doing good things.
Felt like Hannon really had a good game too, and I mean, you know, not a small task. Julian Laurent is a big player and he's a good player. I mean, you know, he's probably given up 35 pounds on him. What is it that Noah did that worked so well against a guy with that much size and that much ability?
Well, first, Noah was 100% on all of his blitz pickups. So he got us in the right protection every time, and that defense is so hard to go against. And they don't give you many indications where it's coming from. And through film study, he just did a great job with that. But you know, Noah's he's a winner, and if he gets knocked down, he's going to come back the next play even harder. But you can see Noah getting better and better week by week, and the future's bright for him, and he's a big part of the line going forward.
Switching gears to this week, give us a little assessment of Louisiana. I noticed that number 90, I think his name is Perry, a lot of burst, guy that gets into the backfield, creates some issues with his penetration. They bring a lot of blitzes on passing downs. It looked like they brought him out of different areas. They'll walk that, you know, that 4-2-5, they'll walk that 5th guy up a lot of times, put him right off the edge. What are you guys seeing, and what are the challenges you need to address this week?
Well, first of all, they're the biggest D-line we've faced since Georgia. They are big, and I think they average about 295 pounds across the front. We have to be able to run the football, as always, but it's one of those deals that we have to match their intensity. And those guys play hard, and we have to come out and to match their intensity and take the ball to them. And that's a big challenge for our guys, and our guys will be ready for it.
Good deal. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate it. Good to see you, man.